Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hitch hiking Yeti here. Today we're in the boardwalk area here at Carolina Beach. You see this mural right here behind me? This here is a cool kite mural that was painted not too long ago, maybe a year or so ago. It's called Beach Breeze. Jenna Rice painted it, and I just thought it was a great tie-in to today's vlog because we are going down to Fort Fisher recreational area to check out the Cape Fear Kite Festival, which kind of kicked off last night here in Carolina Beach with a big crowd. There was like no parking. I could not believe how many people drove into town to see the illuminated kites that they was flying out here on the beach. Unfortunately, a lot of the kites would not fly. The bigger kites, there just wasn't enough wind last night once the sun went down. So that was kind of disappointing. But all in all, you got to see some of the smaller kites actually take flight. And that was really fun. A little breezy, a little cool, but hey, that's part of it. But a lot of people showed up. Looked like a lot of fun. We had a good time. And since, you know, we didn't get to see the big daddies fly up, we went and kind of drowned our sorrows over here at Pops. And I bought me a Dinky Double cheeseburger, and that thing was amazing. Split some onion rings with my wife, and she had her a single, and we walked out of Pops pretty happy. Really, really good food. Went home, slept like a baby. I'm up this morning. I had me some coffee, and now it's time to move on down the road toward Fort Fisher and get this festival started and see what they got to offer this year. See if there's any food trucks and things like that out there. So let's go look at it. Let's get started. All right, friends, we have made it down here to the Fort Fisher recreation area, and we actually got down here via this trolley right here. So that is something very interesting and somewhat new for this year at the Kite Festival. In years past, we just drove, and but they actually had a few police officers that was kind of stopping traffic and asking, are you going to the Kite Festival? Are you going to the ferry? And we said Kite Festival, so they parked us at the Air Force recreation area. And then these trolleys, as you see back here in the background, they will actually bus you down here to kind of keep the crowd, you know, at least the crowds on the road to a minimum. So that's pretty cool, because years past it has got a little bit of crowd, and it seemed like there is a huge crowd this year here for this festival. So it's probably a smart idea to be doing it like that, just to cut down on traffic here on the road. So we have quite a few things available right here when you first enter the parking lot area. We have Michael's Seafood food truck, known for their seafood chowder. It says 3-time world champion right up there. That's pretty awesome. Then right next to them we have the kettle corn, which you can't go wrong with some good kettle corn. We got some lemonade. We're gonna have live music later on. And then right here we have a barbecue and brisket truck and some ribs. That's always good. Then down here at the very end we have the world famous burgers and dogs, the Island Men. So there is that. So we have quite a few things, and then right over here we have some desserts. I see chocolate and s'mores on this food truck, so walk over here and take a little gander at that. So right here we have the s'mores truck, and we have some lemonade truck, and then right around the corner, not too far up through here, we have some shirts and hats available. All right, we have made our way out on the beach, and it's time to get started. As you see all the kites down south flying, and quite a few up to the north, so we have a lot of ground to cover. It is a very blustery and overcast day. Kid you not, the weatherman said partly cloudy.
Oh yeah.
It is like mostly cloudy. So let's walk down south and get this party started. What is it like to have a blue whale almost to land on you? You ever think about that? Look at that. These are so awesome, man. Look how big that daggone kite is. That thing is huge. Ocean is angry today. It is really, really talking out there. Look at that big thing right down there, that big red something. What is that, like a centipede? We definitely have to make our way down there and check that out. That looks like the one last night at the Carolina Beach. It was had lights on it, was lit up, but it never could fly because it didn't have enough wind. So I can't really remember in years past how far the kites kind of stretch to the south down the beach down here, but just to give you a little reference how far south I am, you can actually see the top of the building of the Fort Fisher Aquarium located right here. So you're definitely going to have to do a little bit of walking if you want to make it on down the beach here to see the rest of them, because they extend all the way down there. Pretty good way. I love the scuba divers. I think they look pretty cool. And look at this guy, like a purple devil looking thing. It's pretty cool. And you got this one-eyed monster up here with a big grinning smiley face. And boy, he's got some bloodshot eyes. It looked like he might have had a Bloody Mary or two at some point last night. Oh my God, since he couldn't fly last night, there wasn't enough wind. Maybe he had a drink or two. And now to walk over this way a little bit further, we're gonna check out this, what the heck is that big red thing? It is huge. I mean, is this thing actually gonna fly? That thing is so big. I feel like I'm being watched. You see that guy up there? He is hovering. That big old like yellow lizard looking thing. We've got Old Glory up there. There's another American flag. Some patriotic flags. And then right here we have Nemo. These kites are so impressive out here at the Kite Festival. It's pretty neat. I know you're out here walking around, and I can remember back when I was a kid getting my first kite. I don't know how old I was very young. And my dad would take me out across the field from where I grew up, and we would fly it out there, and I thought that was just the coolest thing in the world, but it ain't nothing compared to these kites. My first kite, I can still remember it. It was a Transformers kite. I think it had the Autobot on it, Skyfire. Some people called him Jetfire because the toy was called Jetfire, and on the cartoon, the same character was named Skyfire. So never really understood that, but that was my first kite. There's my little story. Looks like the sunshine is trying to peek through, which makes me also happy. But something else that makes me happy, speaking of my childhood, we have two other characters that I used to watch on Saturday morning cartoons way back in the day when they was Saturday morning cartoons. But now, I mean, kids can watch cartoons all the time. But look, we have Tom and Jerry flying right up there. That is so awesome. Used to love Tom and Jerry, amongst other Saturday morning cartoons, but they were really awesome. And then right here in the front we have, I guess that's Dumbo from Disney. This big birds up here we have. Looks like the birds that you see at the Animal Kingdom when they come flying in right in front of the Tree of Life. That is such a cool thing. And this gentleman down here has a trick kite. Look at him fly that thing. That looks like a lot of fun. You want to hear something kind of funny? The guy who's flying it, he don't know this, but I actually met him in the coffee shop this morning when I was getting my coffee down in Carolina Beach. And he's one of the Kite Festival people. He's out here just flying his kite, making it do all kind of barrel rolls and tricks. All right, I've made my way all the way down here to the very end, as far south as I can go. We have this alligator right up above me. And then right over here, We have this pooch, a Dalmatian. It's floating up here in the sky. From a distance, I thought it was going to be Snoopy, but no, it is just a Dalmatian. And then right up here, we have us a pirate flag flying on this. It's actually connected to that kite way up there in the air. Look how high up they are. Man, they're really up there. That's pretty awesome. So this is definitely the end of the road. We're going to turn around and make our way back up north. As you can see way down there south, you can see people actually taking their four-wheel drive vehicles, which is a very popular thing here at Fort Fisher. You can take your four-wheel drive vehicle down there and drive on the beach. So that's really cool. And I do want to apologize right now for any wind noise you may hear. I do have my wind sock on. So I hope that is muffing down some of the wind, because it is probably a, I don't know, 17, 20 knots, maybe a little bit higher gust from time to time. It's quite windy day, so now we're going to make our way back to the north. As you can see, I'm way up there. We got a lot of stuff to look at. We've only looked at about half of it, so let's make our way back up there and pick up the tour as we head north. Oh no, kite down in the water. He was actually out in the surf, but lucky this gentleman noticed this kite, or somebody's kite, flying away. But he retrieved it. Good eye, my friend. And just for the record, if it would have been a warmer, sunny day like in the summer, I would have been more than happy to go jump in that ocean and retrieve that kite for that gentleman. I have to show you my wife's favorite kites at the Kite Festival. She loves these. The crabs, the little crabs, man, and they kind of sway back and forth across the sand. She thinks they're so cute. They are very cute, but this is some of her favorite ones. I just thought I would share this with you. Even though they don't go airborne, but they do look pretty cool because they just kind of sway around on the sand, side to side. Kind of like a crab. You ever seen a crab run? They run sideways. They don't run like straight. All right, here we are. We have made it. And here is their final kite to view. It's got some really long like streamers on it. It's not quite as big as I thought it was going to be when I got down here, but still, this is the last one as far north as we can go. But as you see, as you go south, we walked through all that and checked all that good stuff out. And we got to see somebody's kite fly into the ocean. And we got to see a retrieval. That's new. That's something that I ain't seen in the past. So pretty good day. I wish the sun would be out though, but unfortunately, it is not in the cards for today. But anywho, I enjoyed my day today. Really had a good time. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope next year, you guys, if you're in the area, definitely come out to the Kite Festival. Maybe you'll get some sunshine. Not today, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Maybe tomorrow we'll get some sunshine out here. I won't be here tomorrow, but yeah, tomorrow hopefully will be a little bit better day as far as weather goes. But it was a little blustery today. A little peak of sun there for a little bit, but it is what it is. That ocean is so angry. So that will conclude our video today. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you like today's content, you know what to do next. Give it a big old thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Until next time, friends, I am the Hitchhiking Yeti, and I will see you in our next adventure. Everyone, please stay safe out there, and I hope to see you again soon. I'm on my way out. We're walking out, and look, they got some cows out here now. They're not mooing, but they're definitely, some of them standing. Right here hanging out with the crabs.